The most beautiful towns in Colorado. Now, I made this list after visiting almost every single town in Colorado. Even this one. Yes, that is their post office. And this list is based exclusively on just how beautiful the town itself is, as well as the backdrop of the town. Alright, now let's get to it. Telluride, situated in this beautiful box canyon. It is hard to find a bad view in this town. The main street is just wonderful, and from the main street you can take in views of Ingram Falls. And towards the east end of town, you can catch views of Bridal Veil Falls, which is just absolutely stunning. And of course, there are tons of hiking opportunities from right in town, for example, Bear Creek Falls, or up to Bridal Veil Falls itself. You also find plenty of off-roading opportunities in the area, an easy one being the Last Dollar Road, which has amazing views of Mount Wilson. You also find some great views and camping opportunities just outside of town as well, like Alta Lakes. If you're looking for more ideas of what to do in each town, I will be making an in-depth video on each area as well, so be sure to subscribe for that. Leadville, once a contender to be the capital of Colorado, with its historic and iconic Main Street. There you'll find plenty of old bars, shops, and an opera house. The town itself is surrounded by Colorado's highest peaks, which makes for iconic views wherever you look. And around the town you'll find the Mineral Belt Trail, which is a nice biking or hiking trail which goes through the iconic mining district. You can catch more views on Turquoise Lake, or if you're into off-roading you can take Mosquito Pass or Hagerman Pass. Leadville is also a great area if you're into hiking, whether it's checking out the wildflowers and lakes around the area, or just climbing Colorado's highest mountain. Next we have the town of Aspen, another old iconic mining and ranching town. Besides having great views in the town itself, you'll also find views of the iconic Maroon Bells and amazing views as well on the drive up Independence Pass from Aspen. Next we have the town of Creede, which is unique because it's snuggled up against this very narrow box canyon. Around the town you'll find some beautiful waterfalls, along with some grand historic mining buildings, which the mining district here was where they filmed the new Lone Ranger movie. Next we have Ouray, nestled in this beautiful box canyon. The town is surrounded by towering peaks and beautiful waterfalls. In the town you'll find some hot springs pools along with the iconic American Main Street. Here we have the town of Breckenridge, old mining town turned into a ski resort. The iconic Main Street is full of old buildings and restaurants, and the river is a nice place to hang out in town and cool down. Or check out the old historic dredge, turned into a restaurant. Around town you can find beautiful views, alpine lakes, and waterfalls. Next we have the town of Marble, a small town nestled behind the Maroon Bells Snowmass Wilderness area. This town also has a ton of marble sculptures around, as there's an old marble quarry here that supplied the marble that built the Washington Memorial. The town also sits on the Crystal River, which if you follow up, you'll find the iconic Crystal Mill. This is the town of Silverton, nestled in the middle of the San Juans. Silverton was able to keep a lot of its original old iconic mine buildings, which makes it very unique. On top of that, the town is surrounded by towering peaks, amazing hikes, off-roading trails, and amazing ghost towns. This is the town of Crested Butte, also an old mining town. This well-decorated town has old and colorful buildings lining its main street. This town is also considered the wildflower capital of the world and also has some of the best fall colors you can see, so it's good to visit in any season. Next we have Steamboat Springs, with a nice main street. Although not as iconic as other towns, you'll still find amazing views here. Whether you're checking out the Yampa River or floating down it, or checking out the Strawberry Hot Springs just outside of town, or Fish Creek Falls, or just amazing scenery whether in summer or in autumn. Before I get to the last one, here are a few runner-ups. Grand Lake for its surrounding beauty, Idaho Springs and Georgetown for their iconic Main Street, and the town of Nederland for its unique personality and beautiful surroundings. Alright, next we have the town of Gateway, right on the border with Utah. Surrounded by these dramatic cliffs and canyons, it is definitely a town you should check out, although this is more of a gateway into my next videos, Colorado's unknown towns, the best small towns, and the top 10 towns to visit in Colorado. Also be sure to like and subscribe for everything Colorado.